I tell you, we don't speak to her on the set. We just don't because
They are jealous. They are jealous. I do get all the best lines. I get all the
we
best
have the
lines.
best time.
The Golden Girls remains one of the most iconic and beloved sitcoms in television history. Featuring a powerhouse cast of Bea Arthur, Rue McClanahan, Betty White, and Estelle Getty, the show broke new ground by focusing on the lives of older women with humor, heart, and bold storytelling. Estelle Getty, in particular, won audiences over with her unforgettable role as Sophia Petrillo, the sharp-tongued, quick-witted mother of Bea Arthur's character, Dorothy. Yet behind the scenes, Getty faced challenges that viewers never saw, struggles that almost caused her to quit the show altogether. Despite her brilliant stage career and undeniable talent, the fast-paced world of television, with its demanding schedules and heavy dialogue, was a difficult adjustment for Getty. The pressure to keep up with the workload pushed her to the brink of leaving the series. This video dives deep into Estelle Getty's experience on The Golden Girls, exploring what almost made her walk away and how she ultimately became an indispensable part of TV history. A closer look. Estelle Getty's path to television stardom was anything but conventional. Long before she became a household name as the sharp-tongued Sophia Petrillo on The Golden Girls, Getty honed her craft on the stage. Born in New York City in 1923, she was deeply rooted in theater, where she developed her acting chops in various off-Broadway productions. A pivotal moment in her career came when she joined the original cast of Harvey Fierstein's Torch Song trilogy, a groundbreaking play that tackled issues of identity and acceptance. Her performance in that role earned her critical acclaim and opened the door to wider recognition. Despite her stage success, the leap to television was no easy feat. Getty had spent decades perfecting the timing and emotional depth required for live theater, where actors perform in real time with immediate audience feedback. Television, especially sitcoms like The Golden Girls, operated at a different speed, with faster production schedules, rapid dialogue, and the pressure of delivering comedic timing for a viewing audience rather than a live one. This shift proved to be a major adjustment. Unlike co-star Bea Arthur, who had years of experience starring in hit TV shows like Maude, Getty initially struggled with the technical aspects of TV acting, such as hitting her marks and working with multiple cameras. However, what she lacked in TV experience, Getty more than made up for with her raw talent, determination, and charm. Her stage-honed instincts eventually became one of her biggest assets, lending authenticity and emotional depth to the character of Sophia. Over time, she adapted to the demands of television and grew more comfortable in the role, ultimately becoming one of the most beloved figures in TV history. Getty's journey from the theater stage to sitcom royalty is a testament to her resilience and passion for performance, the workload that nearly broke her. Estelle Getty's rise to fame as Sophia Petrillo on The Golden Girls came with an unexpected burden, an overwhelming workload that nearly drove her to walk away from the show. While audiences adored her quick wit and razor-sharp delivery, few realized just how demanding the role was behind the scenes. Sitcom production in the 1980s was a high-speed machine, with weekly scripts, constant rewrites, table reads, rehearsals, and filming, all crammed into a tight schedule. For Getty, who had come from the world of theater, where rehearsal time was more generous, this pace was relentless. Each week, Getty was tasked with memorizing a significant amount of dialogue. Her character, Sophia, was known for delivering rapid-fire lines loaded with sarcasm and punchlines. Mastering this kind of timing under pressure was no small feat. The memorization alone proved to be a constant uphill battle, and the energy needed to maintain comedic sharpness throughout long taping days added another layer of strain. While her co-stars had more experience in television and adapted more easily to the medium's demands, Getty often felt overwhelmed by the grind. She was plagued by anxiety and self-doubt, fearing she wouldn't remember her lines or meet the expectations placed on her. At one point during the early seasons, the stress became so intense that she seriously contemplated quitting the show entirely. It's a startling truth for fans who only remember her as the indomitable Sophia, the sarcastic Sicilian matriarch who lit up every scene she was in. But behind the scenes, Getty was pushing herself to the brink to bring that character to life. Her persistence, despite the emotional and mental toll, is a testament to her dedication, not just to the show, but to the craft she had spent a lifetime perfecting. Support from cast and crew. Estelle Getty may have struggled during the early days of the Golden Girls, but she was never alone in her challenges. One of the most touching elements of her time on the show was the strong network of support that surrounded her. From co-stars to crew members, everyone recognized her talent and her vulnerability and rallied around her to help her succeed. B. Arthur, who played Getty's on-screen daughter Dorothy, was particularly instrumental in this effort. With her extensive background in television, Arthur understood the immense pressure that came with starring in a weekly sitcom. She took Getty under her wing, offering steady encouragement and valuable advice. Whether it was tips on line memorization or simply reassuring words during moments of doubt, Arthur's mentorship became a source of strength for Getty during the toughest days on set. The support extended beyond the cast. The show's producers and writers, aware of Getty's anxiety and inexperience with the television format, made thoughtful accommodations. They occasionally adjusted the scripts to make lines more manageable, or tweaked the shooting schedule to give Getty more time to prepare. These behind-the-scenes efforts helped create a more nurturing environment and reflected how much the team valued her contribution to the show. What truly made the difference, though, was the bond shared by the core cast. Getty, Arthur, Rue McClanahan, and Betty White developed a genuine friendship that transcended their on-screen roles. That sense of camaraderie and mutual respect helped Getty build confidence and find her footing in the fast-paced world of television. As a result, the woman who once considered quitting the show became one of its most iconic and beloved figures, a transformation made possible not just by her own resilience, but by the kindness and support of those around her. Stage experience became an asset. Estelle Getty's roots in theater may have posed challenges when she first entered the world of television, but over time, that same background became an undeniable strength. Years of performing on stage had given Getty a solid foundation in character development, emotional nuance, and the art of delivering lines with authenticity. These are hallmarks of great stage actors, and they became crucial tools as she settled into the role of Sophia Petrillo on The Golden Girls. As the seasons progressed, and she became more comfortable with the pace of sitcom production, Getty began to fully integrate her theatrical instincts into her television work. Her ability to interpret a script, find the emotional truth in her lines, and bring vulnerability to even the funniest moments added extraordinary depth to Sophia. Rather than simply playing a comedic sidekick, Getty crafted a fully realized character who was sharp-tongued but deeply human, someone viewers connected with on multiple levels. Her comedic timing, honed from years of performing in front of live audiences, became a standout feature of her performance. Getty knew when to pause, when to punch a line, and how to react in ways that elevated every scene she was in. This precision helped turn Sophia into a scene stealer and contributed to the show's overall rhythm and tone. Theater had also taught her how to work collaboratively and respond intuitively to other actors, which enhanced the chemistry among the cast. As a result, her stage experience didn't just help her survive the demands of television, it helped her thrive. Getty's evolution from a struggling newcomer to a fan-favorite performer was a testament to how deeply her theatrical background enriched her portrayal, ultimately making Sophia Petrillo one of the most iconic characters in television history. The chemistry among the Golden Girls. The on-screen magic of the Golden Girls owed much of its success to the palpable chemistry among its four leading ladies, Bea Arthur, Rue McClanahan, Betty White, and Estelle Getty. From the very beginning, the group exhibited a rare and remarkable dynamic that extended far beyond the script. Their interactions felt effortless, their timing impeccable, and their banter natural. It was this genuine connection that elevated the show from a typical sitcom to a cultural phenomenon. Estelle Getty, who entered the television world with more trepidation than her seasoned co-stars, was quickly embraced by the group. Although she initially struggled with the pressures of the medium, the supportive atmosphere created by Arthur, McClanahan, and White helped her find her footing. Their kindness and encouragement didn't just help Getty perform better, they also helped her feel like she belonged. Off-camera, the friendships among the actresses were just as strong as their on-screen personas suggested. They spent time together outside of rehearsals and filming, forming bonds rooted in mutual respect, shared experiences, and a love for their craft. Getty, in particular, found comfort in these relationships, which became a stabilizing force during the most stressful moments of production. The emotional safety net provided by her co-stars played a critical role in Getty's decision to remain on the show, especially during its early seasons when she contemplated quitting. It wasn't just professional courtesy that kept the group together, it was real affection. That connection bled into every performance, making the characters feel more like family than just fictional roommates. Audiences picked up on that authenticity, responding with unwavering loyalty and admiration. The chemistry among the cast was so compelling that it became the cornerstone of the show's enduring legacy. For Getty, that camaraderie wasn't just career-saving, it was life-changing. The role of Sophia Petrillo. The role of Sophia Petrillo was nothing short of transformative for Estelle Getty. Cast as the wise-cracking mother of Bea Arthur's character, Dorothy, Sophia was initially intended to be a supporting figure, but Getty's performance quickly elevated Sophia to one of the most iconic roles in television history. Her portrayal of the quick-witted, brutally honest Sicilian matriarch was a revelation, and audiences couldn't get enough of her. What made Sophia such a standout character was the perfect balance Getty struck between sarcasm and sincerity. With her signature wicker purse and biting one-liners, Sophia often delivered the show's sharpest zingers. But Getty infused the character with a quiet depth that made those cutting remarks feel earned, never cruel. She wasn't just the comic relief, she was the emotional anchor in many storylines, offering wisdom that cut through the fluff with stunning clarity. Getty's ability to embody both strength and vulnerability made Sophia a relatable figure for viewers of all ages. She represented resilience, aging with dignity, and the kind of intergenerational wisdom that rarely took center stage in sitcoms. Whether she was calling out nonsense or comforting her roommates, Sophia's presence was commanding, yet comforting. For Estelle Getty, who had spent decades in the theater with little mainstream recognition, Sophia Petrillo was a career-defining role. It brought her awards, critical acclaim, and a legion of fans who saw themselves, or their mothers and grandmothers, in her portrayal. Her performance redefined what a supporting role could be, proving that even the smallest parts can leave the biggest impact. In the end, Sophia wasn't just a great character. She was the perfect fit for Getty's talents, timing, and heart. The role didn't just make Getty a star, it immortalized her. Impact on TV and culture. The Golden Girls broke new ground in television by placing older women at the center of the story, portraying them not as background characters or punchlines, but as fully realized individuals with vibrant lives. At a time when Hollywood often sidelined women over 50, the show dared to celebrate them. It offered a refreshing and necessary perspective on aging, friendship, love, and independence, wrapped in a package of sharp wit and emotional depth. Estelle Getty's portrayal of Sophia Petrillo was instrumental in pushing this narrative forward. As the oldest of the group, Sophia defied every stereotype about elderly women. She was outspoken, fiercely intelligent, often hilarious, and emotionally astute. Her character regularly delivered blunt truths with biting humor, challenging both her fellow characters and viewers to rethink assumptions about age, family, and personal identity. Sophia didn't just offer comic relief, she was often the moral compass of the show, offering perspective drawn from a long and sometimes painful life. Her anecdotes, often beginning with "Picture it, Sicily," were both humorous and poignant, giving weight to the stories being told and grounding the humor in lived experience. The Golden Girls tackled subjects like LGBTQ+ rights, elder care, death, and illness, topics few sitcoms of the time dared to approach. And yet, it did so with a light touch that never diminished the importance of the message. Estelle Getty and her co-stars helped usher in a new era of inclusive, character-driven comedy that resonated across generations. The show's enduring popularity and cultural legacy are a testament to the power of storytelling that embraces authenticity and diversity. Estelle Getty's unforgettable performance as Sophia was a cornerstone of that legacy, proving that older women could be bold, funny, and profoundly influential on and off screen. Following the conclusion of The Golden Girls in 1992, Estelle Getty continued her portrayal of Sophia Petrillo in the spin-off series The Golden Palace. Airing from 1993 to 1994, the show followed Sophia, Rose, Betty White, and Blanche, Rue McClanahan, as they attempted to run a hotel in Miami. While The Golden Palace only lasted one season and failed to capture the same magic as its predecessor, it offered fans an opportunity to see their beloved characters in a new setting. Getty's decision to return as Sophia reflected her commitment to the role that had transformed her career. Despite earlier difficulties adjusting to television, she had grown into the part and embraced what Sophia meant to audiences. Her presence in the spin-off was a comforting thread of continuity for viewers who had grown attached to the Golden Girls. Though Getty's acting roles became fewer in her later years, the character of Sophia Petrillo remained her defining performance. The sharp-tongued, big-hearted matriarch became a television icon, remembered for her unforgettable one-liners and profound emotional moments. In the final years of her life, Getty battled Lewy body dementia, which gradually took her out of the public eye. She passed away in 2008 at the age of 84. Her son, Carl Gettelman, spoke of the immense love and admiration she received from fans around the world, a testament to how deeply her performance resonated with people. Estelle Getty's legacy is that of a performer who defied the odds, achieving major success later in life and leaving a permanent mark on television history. Her role as Sophia not only brought laughter to millions, but also proved that strength, humor, and heart have no age limit. Why did she leave, though? Estelle Getty's near departure from the Golden Girls wasn't just about the grueling workload or fast-paced nature of television. It was deeply personal. Coming from a theater background, Getty had never experienced the magnitude of fame that came with starring in a primetime sitcom. The sudden shift in public visibility left her feeling vulnerable and uncertain. She worried she wouldn't measure up to her seasoned television co-stars, especially in a medium that demanded different skills than those honed on stage. Behind the scenes, Getty struggled with anxiety and self-doubt. She often felt like an imposter in a world that seemed overwhelming and unfamiliar. The fear of failure weighed heavily, and the intense scrutiny of weekly performances only magnified her insecurities. Fame, though thrilling for some, was a source of discomfort for Getty in the early stages of the show. However, she refused to let fear dictate her path. With support from her castmates, particularly B. Arthur, and the gentle adjustments made by the production team, Getty found her footing. Her resilience allowed her to transform from a stage veteran uncertain about her place on television to a household name beloved by millions. Getty's journey is filled with valuable lessons. It underscores the importance of perseverance in the face of fear and the role of community in helping individuals thrive. Her willingness to push through discomfort led to one of the most iconic performances in TV history. For anyone navigating change or second-guessing their abilities, Getty's story is a shining example of what's possible when you stay committed, stay grounded, and allow others to help you grow. She not only adapted, she flourished, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire new generations. Estelle Getty's near decision to leave the Golden Girls reveals an unexpected side of the actress behind Sophia Petrillo's sharp wit. Her journey from theater to television, marked by moments of doubt and struggle, makes her ultimate success even more impressive. Her performance brought laughter and warmth to millions, and the show's enduring legacy continues to entertain new generations. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Estelle Getty's story, don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more fascinating behind-the-scenes stories. Your support helps us bring you the most intriguing entertainment histories and reveal the hidden stories behind your favorite shows. Thank you for watching.